Hello there, everybody. It's been a minute. I'll tell you that much. And we're gonna do a small set Sunday just to sort of launch the channel back into regular uploads here. So today we have set number 30495, the Polybag Atst, which was just released pretty recently, I think back in March. I was gonna do this because they just announced that this is going to be a gift with purchase if you purchase the new UCS land speeder, and I thought a lot of people are probably going to be getting one of these pretty soon. So, hey, I better do a review of it real quick, get it while it's hot. Um, I hope to do the UCS land speeder pretty soon. I don't have one right now, but I'm going to get one. I'm probably going to end up doing a review of that as soon as I have one, but we're going to do this for now. Um, I'm actually going to be doing a lot of gift with purchase type sets in the future because these are kind of hard to get now, a lot of them. This one's not. This one you can go to your local Walmart. This is a Walmart exclusive or gift with purchase on lego.com. It's pretty good for a polybag, actually, if it'll focus a little better. I was still recording in here, and I'm sorry about that. The audio might not be as good, and as well, also the set obviously is just my bed. But I actually really like this model. One of the things you might notice instantly is, for once, they actually got the two different guns on the sides of the ATST accurate for once, and I really appreciate that. That is a detail I never see explored properly on these miniaturized models and stuff like this. I also really like the way they use these corner pieces here to do the I guess the windows. I almost called them the eyes, and I realized that might not be the most accurate term for this. We have these 1x2 sloped grate pieces on the front, and I believe also on the back, if I can keep it steady in my hand. Um, they look all right. They're not the best, but they're better than just using the ingot piece that Lego has been so reliant on as of late. We also have some very nice slope usage on this. These pieces here have a very bad habit of rotating and creating this little gap right here. But other than that, I really like how this model looks. It's very accurate. It's very, the top part is very, very impressive to me. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. Is this is a nice looking ATST. This is one of the best ones we've had in the miniaturized form, and it ties in great with the fact that they just released a full-size $50 ATST, and I'll get a review for that out pretty soon. I have one of those coming, actually. Now, as for the legs, I don't think these are going to be winners for a lot of people, and I don't think they're going to be winners for me either because they're not very good. The feet are just lines. It looks like some child got their father to draw like this really accurate ATST helmet, and then they were like, okay, you can do the legs, and then they just they just drew two lines. They don't look very good. It also, as a result, doesn't like to stand very well. And I'm on a uneven surface. This is a bed. This is a blanket right here. It is the only solid colored object in my room. And right when I say it's not going to stand, what does it do? It stands. Thanks for helping me make a point, Lego. You guys are great. I love you. But it's kind of basic. It doesn't walk because it has these clippy things here, these ones that are on the hinge, which means it's easier to make it pose, but it's also a pain to make it stand, and it's a pain to make it a toy. And I think a lot of kids are going to want that out of this. They're going to want some kind of walking action. And it's not really going to have that for them. There's not a lot of movement options in this. The only thing that I really like is they put the head on a hinge, which I haven't seen them do when I was a kid. So I appreciate that. They always seem to miss out on this detail back in the day. But it's all right. It's an all right set. If you overlook the legs, and I think a lot of people putting this on a shelf and just sitting it like this, if you put it high enough, your angle is going to be like this, this is all you're going to see, and it's going to look fine. So it's a display piece, it's all right. And as a gift with purchase, it's very all right. It's a very good, I'm not gonna say it's a very good, it's a very decent poly bag. I've expressed my concerns with poly bag sets before. They always have some flaw that I am not a fan of, and it seems that these legs are going to be this one's flaw, but the head kind of makes up for it in some ways. I think if they combined this with some really good leg designs, if they had kind of parts to make good legs, I think this could be a 10 out of 10. But as of now, this sits just below the McLaren Elva for me. It's just not as good. It's not as accurate, and it's not as impressive for a polybag just because these legs are not great. But man, I love the head part of this. I like the accuracy of it, and I like the fact that they included both different kinds of weapons on here. That's a really nice detail. I appreciate that. Overall, I'm gonna say this set is, if you see it at Walmart for $5, it's a decent thing to pick up. It's a decent find. They have a million of these things. They cannot get rid of them. Just consider it. Like, at the very least, consider owning one of these. But as like a must-have, on the aftermarket, don't pick one of these up. It's not worth it. Unless you really want one, unless you really need this for your collection of poly bags, don't reach for this. It's all right. Poly bags, you're sacrificing too much quality for the price and size. This is not a model that was ever going to work, I think. I think just with the way this is, I don't trust Lego to make a good Polybag ATST. From what I've seen, I love this company. I've supported them for a long time, but this is not something that I thought they would be able to pull off. And I'll be honest, they pulled it off more than I thought they could. But when they announced the Polybag ATST, I kind of had low hopes. These two guns in the front also turn very much, and it's very tempting to just play with them while I'm talking. But eh, eh. I like the head. I don't like the legs. The legs are kind of simple. They're not very accurate. If you've seen a real ATST, the legs kind of bow out. The feet do. It doesn't have that. But hey, it's an all right model. It's an okay model, and I'll give them that. It's better than they could have done, and I appreciate it. But this has been a SleepyBricks review of the Polybag ATST from 2022, this year. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys consider picking this one up. I'm not going to recommend it, but I'm going to say, like, if you're getting the land speeder, don't act like you shouldn't get it just because of this. This is not a bad polybag. But overall, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.